How to pay your rent or mortgage using credit cards. That's today's topic. Let's dive into it. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode. For those who are tuning in for the first time, this is your channel for real estate education. So this topic has been wanted by a lot of people. A lot of you have been asking me, how is it that I can possibly pay rent using credit cards? You said that over and over again in all of your videos, but you haven't actually showed us how to do it. So this episode will be all about showing you how to do it. And all you need is something called a phone and an app called Venmo. So now, in order for this to work, your landlord also has to have Venmo, right? So let's say you want to come in and you want to pay rent. So what we're going to do, we're going to dive straight into my phone so you can see the essence of the application and how it actually looks like. So we're in my phone now, and as you can see, that's the logo for Venmo with a V right there. So that will give you a sense of how it looks like in the event that you're looking to download it either from your App Store, your Apple App Store, or your Google App Store. So download it into your phone and you are gonna create your profile. And basically what this application looks like, it's something like this, right? So you have 3 different categories on how you can see the activities that are going on. So, and the planet over here at the very top, what you can see is pretty much every transaction that is public. Everybody can actually see what's going on. Then you have the ones that are for your friends, any transactions that your friends are actually doing, and anything on the right that you see here is any transaction that is private. You don't want to show anything to anybody. You don't want anybody to know that. Now, how can you set that up, right? So in order to get those settings going on, the privacy settings, how to set up the payments, all you have to do is just to come up here where you see the 3 lines and just hit the lines, and you can basically do everything you want. So you first are going to go into settings in order to set up everything you like about yourself. You can set up your profile, you can change any pictures that you like, any payment methods. This is when you go and you link your Venmo account to any bank account that you would like to use or any credit cards that you would like to use, and that's pretty much it. They do have an option of having a Venmo card. I don't recommend it because to my knowledge, it doesn't really help you build any credit. If you can use one of your credit cards, then that will do. And basically, once you have everything set up, what you can do is choose to pay somebody. So you are gonna come in here and hit the pay button. And let's say your landlord has a name. So all you gotta do is just to ask your landlord for their name. And let's say, for example, your landlord, it's my boyfriend Anthony. So you hit Anthony right there and you're gonna choose how much you wanna pay. So let's say your rent is $900 and you're gonna type in here rent for July or something like that, and voila. The beauty about this is I forgot about this, is that it has emojis now, so you can actually select whatever emoji you want to hit. So let's say I want to do this one, rent day, and you can literally just choose to pay your landlord. You can pay directly from your bank account if you do have the cash available, and if you don't, or maybe you want to rack up the points, then you can definitely use your credit card to pay rent, right? Especially now, a lot of us are going through tough times, difficult situations because of the pandemic, and it's like everybody is trying to hoard cash. They're trying to hoard as much cash as possible in the event of an emergency. So people are in fact choosing to pay the rent using credit cards if they can. Now, I know some of you might be wondering, okay, but Venmo does charges me 2 to 3% on any fees that I could be incurring using this application. This is an option. You don't have to do it that way, but I'm offering you an option in the event that you don't have any liquidity, you don't have any cash available. I'm sure that you much rather incur a cost of 2 or 3% versus winding up on the street and having no roof over your head. And if that's not enough of a reason, another reason why you shouldn't mind about the 2 to 3% is that when you're doing these transactions, and let's assume you're using a card that allows you to accumulate cashback points or any points whatsoever, you can use those same cashback points and help you pay off the debt in that car, or just simply accumulate enough points so you can travel for free whenever the restrictions are lifted, and you can just basically go all over the world and do whatever you want with your money. But that's in essence what I wanted to do. I wanted to share that with you because a lot of you have been asking me, how can I do it? How can I do it, right? That's the same thing for your rent, for those who want to get creative. In the event that you want to use those credit cards and pay off your mortgage, you can actually find a friend or a relative, someone that you can trust, and then each other download the Venmo app and transfer the money to one another, and just basically transfer a certain amount to this person. Now with Venmo, you do have restrictions when you're new. I think the limit of how much you can transfer each other is, I think, $300, but you can actually request that limit to be lifted and give you up to $3,000 every week to transfer. Now Venmo may choose to change those limits whenever they please, whenever they feel like it, but this is just an option for you to take advantage. And once you transfer over the money, you shouldn't be transferring the money from the application back. You should actually transfer the money, let's say, to your brother or sister in this case, and then have your brother or sister either write a check to you or just simply transfer the money to you by a cell, or just physically go into the bank and transfer the money for you. Now, I know there are a lot of steps, but again, you are creating liquidity. And if you don't want to do it, then that's fine. You don't have to follow my approach. That's completely okay. It is completely up to you whether you want to leverage credit cards to create cash today and pay off that mortgage faster, or to just simply pay off the mortgage so that way you don't end up in a foreclosure if you are in the event that you actually lost your job. So there goes another option that's gonna help you facilitate you get access to that money that you need, so that way you don't lose your home. And while I still have you here, and if you're enjoying this episode, do not forget to hit the like button right here to help this channel rank and make this information available to other people like you who are looking for answers to improve their daily lives, or to create liquidity, to create additional cash, so that you can either pay your rent or pay off your mortgage faster, or why not just simply have more money so you can invest in real estate with that additional cash. And while I still have you here, do not forget to check this episode right here that I've selected for you, that's going to help you complement everything that you have learned in this episode today. So that's pretty much it, and hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.